And I have finally found a use for balloons in the game. Welcome everybody, welcome back. Today we are building a spy balloon network in our campaign. Since a lot of you have told me that, oh, Budkai, you need that spy satellite, or the spy dish, or whatever to uncover the fog of war in the campaign. I'm just like, well, it wasn't really doing us much good there anyway, but let's go ahead and apply that, that radar dish to some spy balloons. So I want to go ahead and make like an extremely simple design here, something that we can just launch on the go during the campaign and just have like just these things floating up in space literally with balloons. So let's go ahead and start it. This is the basic design right here. It's so simple, and I guess we'll put a balloon on like each corner, and then yeah, let me make some AI for it too, just to let the balloons know when to deploy and to stay deployed. Wow, and this was really quite simple to do. There's just like a switch that they added. Whoa, it's getting a little topsy-turvy here. Hang on, let me get out of this build mode here, and then yeah, let's take a look at this thing that's flying up here. Where is this? Okay, so there it goes. It's a little unsteady, but that's okay. It is going up. Yeah, so they added a switch to the game that you can just press Q, and it just auto deploys the balloons. No parameters are needed. That's super nice, super easy. It even says in the description this makes it easier to, I guess, deploy balloons. So there we go. It's going straight into space, amazing, and yeah, radar dishes have more efficiency when they're higher up. I was originally thinking to build like radar dishes on mountains and stuff like that as structures, like as we go across the map. But then I was like, this is so much easier and so much more practical, and it's cool too because these things just float around and they're just gonna be like way up in space and there's no wind. So, all right, let's get on making the little radar part. Now I remember back in Season 2 when we were building that Sky Paradise Mark II, I think it was, I used this thing as a shower head for our crew, for our crew area. Now we're actually using it for to be an actual, what do you call it? Yeah, thing, you know, the actual like radar thing. So let's go ahead and add some dish pieces onto here and strengthen its power. So we can go ahead and do some real spy stuff around here. And I think this is pretty much all we got to do. This is like super easy, and we'll just keep adding these things on. Probably use a mirror. Yeah, you know, it's just like, I don't know, what kind of coverage do we have right now? I'm curious. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. So we have this much coverage already just off this little dingy thing that we built for like no resources. It's amazing. Wow. So we'll probably add a ton more radar dishes onto this shower head, and then we are good to go. I'm going to build a couple of these in the campaign. And I believe we have reached the 30 block minimum, so we can actually save this design. Let's see here. Can we actually save it? Yeah, we can save it now. Okay, cool. Let's take a look at how much range we have with this bad boy here. That's amazing. Look at that radar coverage just with this tiny little dinghy. I think I'm going to call it little dinghy, honestly. Alright, so how many resources does this thing take up? Let's see here. Yeah, it's like... Oh, there's some crystal involved. Oh my, look at that. So I guess these balloon deployers or something in here. It takes up crystals. Maybe the switch, maybe the radar dishes. I don't know, but it's not that bad. Some oil, some metal, some whatever. Okay, this is fairly affordable, pretty darn cool, and excellent, amazing range. It should be completely out of range of any enemy interests. I would think. It seems pretty high enough, and it's awesome range. Okay, so I'm going to save it, and yeah, and then we'll be using it. And one last thing, one of you have brought to my attention was my AI on my ship. As it enters a broadside range, it is not optimal to the shield that we have on the front of our ship. So thanks for that, for bringing that to my attention. I almost totally forgot. We gotta set the patrol AI, or the naval AI, to leave a broadside. We basically gotta set this to this and set our broadside angle to 0. So basically what this does is we're gonna approach the enemy head on, and since we're slow as heck and the recoil from our shots pretty much push us back, we're always gonna be facing the enemy and not necessarily moving forward or back while we're shooting, which is ideal for this kind of situation. So we'll save it like this, and we'll be good to go. Our shield will be the thing that gets shot, and hopefully not our flanks. So, alright. I also want to add a missile component to our ship as well, and some of you have also suggested a parts crate, so I'm going to add that in here as well. Our AI slots are right here up in the front, so I'm going to go ahead and add, I think, a spares crate right here. Or maybe we'll have a local weapon controller here. Maybe we'll figure something out. Let's actually remove this here so we can see what we're doing. Yeah, probably local weapon controller here. Spares crate right over here. Let's go to, I guess, resources. And we got the, where's the spares crate? There it is. Okay, so it costs 2,000 natural, but instead of using the resources, well, you know what? Most of our ship is made of natural, except for the guns, I guess. So yeah, let's have that. It'll use natural resources to replace metal and things like that, up to 2,000 resources, instead of metal and crystal and stuff that gets broken. So that's good. We'll have one of those on here. And then yes, let's get the local weapon controller and missile design going. Yeah, and I'm actually going to turn the shield off just for a second here because it's just running and making a lot of noise. There we go. Alright, so I just turned it off for a sec. So we can think clearly. Alright, so let me show you guys what I'm doing here. We have the local weapon controller hooked up to a wireless. It's kind of funny because we really almost don't need wireless since we're so close to the mainframe. We can almost hardwire it, but that's okay, whatever. We got the wireless right here, and just above that is our missile controller. Then we have a missile launch pad. And now we're going to go ahead and put some, let's see here, I guess we'll have some missile blocks. We can kind of do that. So I have, like a 4 long missile is typically good. And let's see, I want this to be underneath the shield. I think it's going to be underneath the shield. Yeah, well within the, well, oh, that's pretty good. That's good stuff right there. Okay, so we got this set up here. And I guess we're going to go ahead and make a missile. I want this to be a frag missile just to kind of clean up everything that our guns miss, because our guns are good at just like, you know, heavy bombardment, but I'm thinking a frag missile will take out the enemy AI a little quicker as our guns cut through their heavy armor. And here's a super simple missile design that I prefer. I like it. It's nice and simple, totally easy. We're using a laser designator receiver. Let's click that in there. Can we add that in there? Yeah. Yes, no? Oh, I think it's got to be at the very head of it. Okay, yeah, there we go. Laser designator receiver. And then 2 frag heads here, and pretty much angled at 45 degrees. I found is good just because we want the frags to go everywhere. That's the whole point of a frag. We don't want any closer cone angle than that. So 45 is pretty good for both explosions going off. Some people like to do, oh whatever, 46, 45. Some people like to do different ratios, like as the missile cuts in, but I mean, like, I think this is pretty good. This is good to go. And here we have our final design for our ship. It's shooting off missiles. No more additions or modifications or improvements to the ship. What we have now is what we have for this ship. And anything else we want, we're going to build a new ship for it, like a sniper ship that some of you have suggested, or anything else cool like that. But look, we got missiles now doing frag damage here, which is very good, very important stuff for getting exposed to sensitive spots. We got cannons going off. We got our natural right here. We got our little laser designator receiver. And we are spinning off a little bit here, so we got to make sure our next ship design that we have our cannons, I think, further back on the ship. So like the recoil from the guns, if our cannons are on the back more, it's going to go ahead and push our ship facing the enemy instead of spinning us around like this. Actually, maybe I'll go ahead and do that too. I might move our cannons back so we're not going to be fighting against them to remain facing the enemy. Yeah. Hey, you know what I just did? I just added more props to the back. That works out just fine. Now the ship can keep itself straight, and we all good here. So, alright, we're ready to get back into the campaign, retrofit our ships, and rule the world with our spy satellites and whatever else comes our way. Hopefully it's going to be good. Feels good so far. Look at this, shooting off, making short work of this guy. And we desperately need ourselves a spy satellite, as we cannot see anything on the map at all. But at least we're crawling up to this next resource point here with our 2 little whiskers. I still need to retrograde or retrofit these guys here, but yeah, okay. That's gonna happen over time. I think we do need to build a miner now as well. I'm doing a lot of building this episode, more than I was expecting. But all right, let's go ahead and spawn these guys in. Oh, there should be an option to spawn them both in at the same time. All right, let's get these guys in here. We'll do retrofits on them. And then after that, yeah, I guess we'll go back to the designer to make something here. Probably just like a simple engine. Probably the same engines we got on these guys right here. We'll make a simple engine base that just kind of hovers right here, and then just drills for, I guess it has 2 points for oil and 2 points for minerals. And here we go. I have built the fortress. I have named it Dirty Dave. Because all it is just a single cylinder engine. A few miners here and there. Let's see, let's actually take a look at the stats here real quick. Alright, so pretty darn fuel efficient. Not too much power, but I don't think we're going to need that much power once we get everything running here. Let's go ahead and lift off to a decent height. Oh darn, you know what? I don't think we'll be able to test it here since we're not in a resource zone. Right, okay, let me move us over a little bit. Yes, and we have a great success here. It looks like Dirty Dave is going ahead and digging and mining just fine with plenty of power left over to spare. The resources on this thing are like an absolute joke. Where's our resources at? Let me get closer to this thing here. Yeah, let's take a look at the resources. Hello now, resource general. Oh yeah, here they are. Yeah, so 390, 1200 metal, like no oil, some parts, whatever, and no crystals required. And this baby just does its thing, just sitting here and mining away. It's wonderful. It's extremely simple little ship that we can have for ourselves. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and let's start construction. And we have Dirty Dave building here in the campaign. It's glorious. It's awesome. I just threw on some repair tentacles on this ship right here. Both our ships are in holding pattern, and now we are making our fortress. Look at this guy go. Alright, so yeah, it's a single cylinder. Well, there it goes. Single cylinder, simple design. The same design as I have been using. I actually really like this single cylinder design, actually. I might use this on some other smaller craft in the future. Oh, looks like it's already done being built. Oh my smokes. So we can go ahead and adjust the height of this thing. We could probably bring it down a little bit with J. So let's pilot this thing down a little bit. And there we go. Oh wait, actually we're not going down, we're going forward. Hang on a sec here. Alright. We have to where's the oh, it's G. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, save some power. Don't have to be so super high, and there we go. Look at that. Resources are coming along. We also retrofitted these ships here. So so this is all good to go. And alright, so now our resources are really ticking in. Looking down at the bottom here, yeah, they're really flying in. Okay, good. So now we got to make the spy satellites. Kind of would have put them on the corners right about here. I think one satellite could go ahead and uncover 4 squares worth of space. So we could do that, or we could just deploy them like one every square just for redundancy. I think that might be good. And we're back at the home base, ready to build some little dinghies, so I call them, our little spy satellites. So let's go over here and tell it to construct, I suppose. Alright, little dinghy, here we go. Now, the cool thing about these things, as I remember it, is that even though they have no engines or no power, they still move. You can actually have them, like, move on the campaign map, like, very slowly, of course, but they'll move on their own. So we don't really need to drop them off in specific places. They can get there on their own over a long amount of time. So let's see how this thing comes along. Really should only take like 5 seconds to put together. We just got a couple of these things down here, some radar dishes. Let's take a look at the map. How's our troops doing over here? They seem to be doing fine, moving in formation, going up, protecting Dirty Dave. Oh, but they have no idea what's literally in their faces. Could be anything. Actually, let's take a look. Let's zoom in over here real quick just to make sure there's no red on the horizon. No, there doesn't seem to be any red, as Dave is behind us. Oh, actually, it's a really calm ocean right now, too. That's kind of nice. Okay, so we're cruising up ahead. Doesn't seem to be any major threats right now. Let's go back to the base. And, alright, let's unleash our little creation here. We're kind of taking on water here, too. Alright, let's unleash it. And then let's go ahead and turn the switch on to get this guy deployed up in the sky. Yay, there he goes. See you later, radar satellite. Amazing. Totally amazing. There it goes. Look at that. It's like setting a balloon free. Alright, so now we're starting to get some visibility on the scene here. And, oh yeah, there it goes. Little dinghies flying on up. See, the max altitude is 431. It already knows that. So let's go ahead, pull it off the map. And let's tell it to go, I guess, over to like this away. Oh, we can't increase the altitude, huh? Okay, so we gotta let it actually go up there on its own. But, alright, so we're gonna go ahead and move them into position. And, yeah. And we're setting another one free. Just kind of have these guys moving on out now. So we got the first little dinghy going out here to this corner. Have our fleet still moving up, ready to intercept. They got our missiles and all that stuff going on now. So hopefully we should be able to take out air targets if any come. And, alright, so we're going to have dinghies all over the darn place. That's the way it's going to be as they fly up high into the space. Yeah, so load another, keep them coming. And as our little dinghies are moving out, I just spotted, this was not spotted by a dinghy, or maybe it was, I don't know, but let's get ready for a fight. The enemies are coming. What strength force is this? Oh, strength 20, thank goodness. I think we could take this on. If not, then I'll have to bash them with my fists if I need to. And hopefully we can protect Dirty Dave as he's doing a good dirty job over here getting all our resources. Yeah, he's still doing that. Alright, let's go ahead, jump on in here. Where am I even at? I think I might be here. Let's go ahead, just spawn in and get this show started all together. So we'll be ready facing our enemy. Oh, splash. Oh darn, it's a rainy day too, of course. Where's our other ship? Okay, we're over here waiting. We're off. And, okay, don't even see the enemy anywhere. Oh my goodness. Okay, and the fight is beginning here. We are sending off missiles. Looks like they have a few missiles of their own. Our ships are off in the distance, shooting at their hovercraft. Oh my goodness, looks like they have a few simple guns. Oh, already got a blown up hit right off the bat with our missiles. I'm glad we added this. Oh, look at these boats. These are really cool. I haven't seen these before. Nice new beginner designs. What the heck? Oh, wow. Look at all this. Oh, I like these. I like these, oh good, they got missile ejectors on the front as guns. That guy got totally demolished. Our missiles have an 800 range, and then our cannons have like 500 range, I think it was. So it looks like our missiles are doing the jobs before these guys even get into range of our cannons, which is fine with me because they're pretty efficient. There we go, fragging away. Look at that. Okay, so we are doing some good work over here. I was actually going to make another ship just to beef up our vanguard force, but looks like they're doing just fine here. They're moving into position. Actually, I think the fight's over. I think the fight's done. I think these guys are just going about their business now, not really caring much about... Wait, what's this? Where are all these shots coming from? What the heck? There's armor-piercing shots coming from where? From over here? Oh my goodness, there's another enemy force we didn't even realize. They're coming in from over here. Oh, what the heck? Oh my goodness. What? Oh, I'm so glad this ran into the mountain. Oh my gosh. This is a killer. This is like the end of the world, the apocalypse ship. Are you kidding me? This is what's coming in. Beginner, oh my goodness. We got so lucky, but there's no way we can win this fight. There's no way. This is the angry chicken, isn't it? I think it's the angry chicken. Oh crap, we are in so much trouble. We are in so much trouble. There's no way our few missiles are gonna... Look at all these missiles coming at us. We're gonna get totally destroyed. I can't believe it. There's no way. Yeah, there's no way we can take all this damage. We can't even shoot at them. Oh, I don't even know what to do here. I think we're just gonna lose our ships. We can't shoot through that mountain. Somehow his missiles are getting around. And the chicken is coming over the top. We are getting totally destroyed here. Actually, I'm about ready to die, probably. I'm hoping our missiles are going to be able to launch off and get this guy. Oh boy, a whole lot of stuff's freezing here. Hello? Uh-oh. Okay, so luckily our game crashed. I think it was for the best. I'm going to go ahead and make, add ships to our fleet right now, immediately. This is, Angry Chicken on the horizon. We caught a little break since our game crashed. Alright, so let's go ahead. I'm like totally in panic mode right now. I did not realize that there's going to be an angry chicken on the horizon just pouring on in to go ahead and destroy us. So this is going to be number one on the order. We got to build as many of our ships as possible and get them in a position to go ahead and counter this guy. So what we got to do is say load constructible, more little whiskers, because that's all we got right now. Hopefully it's going to do the job as our ship builds these guys up. And let's take a look at the radar again. Yeah, he must be around here somewhere. Still got our satellites going into play, so we could see what's coming in, but it may be too late, or at least we got them going now. I mean, like, alright, we still got resources going here, still collecting, very nice. This guy's still collecting, very nice. Satellites are coming out, oh my goodness, yeah. So, we're gonna try our best to hang in there and build up everything that we have. Probably could just afford one more of these whiskers, and then that's it. We gotta fight these guys. There's nowhere else to run. And our enemies are just about upon us. At least the first wave. They're not really that big of a deal. We're still building up here as fast as we can. But looks like yes, they're on the horizon. Let's go ahead and put our other guys in combat here, so they're at least ready to engage and intercept those guys coming in. Don't even see where the angry chicken may be at. This is like ridiculous sauce right here. This is like, okay, so these two guys, and where the heck did that come in from? That thing just like appeared out of nowhere from over the hill. Oh my gosh. I mean, like, we're just starting the game, man. Why they gotta like throw it like that? This game is much more different than I remember. Didn't think it gets this crazy this soon. But alright, so we're doing the best that we can. We're throwing everything together. And of course it's raining again. And we're holding on to the seat of our pants. Just got our third ship ready and made. They're moving into position. Everyone should be shooting missiles now, all in combat mode. Oh my goodness. Okay, so just these guys. These guys I'm not worried about. I'm worried about what we can't see on the radar right now. Is this whatever the heck is going on over here That's just like not on the radar. But, alright, so we've seen this fight already. Pretty predictable. Hopefully the game doesn't crash again. Okay, good. We got our missiles. Everyone's shooting. Everyone looks like they're working fine. This guy still has these building tentacles here, whatever. Times are crazy. These are crazy times. Good, we got some cannons shooting now. How's our metal resource? It's still going up even though we're shooting. No, it's going down. It's going down. Oh, man. Alright, but at least we're taking these guys out. Hopefully, oh gosh, maybe we can retreat back to home base. So we can fortify ourselves, get strong, and get ready for this threat that's coming upon the, over the horizon. Alright, looks like this fight's done. I'm gonna have to go ahead and merge these fleets. Get away from those rockets. For crying out loud, go over this way. Everybody go over this way. Get out of here. Because there's like rockets stuck in the water right there that'll blow us up. Those ones right there. It looks like they're fragging off right now. You, sir, go over here. Everybody over here. Okay. Okay, so we are running into enemy territory with our satellites. Enemies are engaging us when they usually wouldn't have to. Alright, so let's go ahead and move our satellites over here. Or at least to our border so they stop going ahead and attracting all this unwanted attention. My goodness gracious. Alright, so this guy can go ahead and just wait over here on this mountaintop. This satellite here. We are retreating over here. We made a group of 3, so we're good. We're moving back here to hold the line, defend our land with our 3 boats. These guys, they're only strength 2, so I guess it's not really that big of a deal. Maybe they'll just kill themselves, who knows. Alright, pretty intense times. Just trying to hang together here, just trying to hold it all together. Okay, so, alright, I'm going to see you guys next time. Hopefully we survive. We don't even have the resources to build another ship right now, as we are low in natural metal and everything, just about everything, so, alright. See you guys next time.